Good evening and ahoy. This is the news. After 16 years, the feminist media site Jezebel has shut down. Inside sources say the reason is because the site was ran by a bunch of dopey
Jesus.
The world's newest underdeveloped island appeared off the coast of Japan after a volcano eruption. After hearing the words island and underdeveloped, Tom Hanks immediately booked his flight for a vacation. I got halfway through that and realized what it was.
Well played.
It landed. We made the point.
It did land. Voters turned out in Ohio this week, passing laws that allow for legal weed and access to abortion. So whether you're a stoner or an OBGYN in Ohio, it's never been easier to get your hands on a couple ounces.
That was
we
good.
just lost 4 subs.
The SAG-AFTRA strike has now ended due to a tentative deal, which is great news because Hollywood can now get back to remaking movies that nobody wants or asks for.
Hey, yeah.
It's exciting.
What they're good for.
These are big days, everybody. Well, before we get into tonight's normal world and I introduce the guests, let's go ahead and give you a sneak peek for what we got going on next week.
Ooh. There you go.
Good evening and welcome. Welcome to Normal World. I'm Dave Landau.
I'm quarterback Garrett. And that
I'm Angela.
is Angela.
Hi, Angela.
Hi.
And tonight we have 2 special guests.
That's Dose.
Comedian, that is. That's the duo. I don't know. I don't know if other words in languages. A comedian and friend of mine, Derek Richards.
Good to see you guys, as always. How are you?
I'm good. And musician and also friend of the show. Please welcome back Maxwell Hughes.
Hey, great to be back. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
That's what my wife said last night.
Weren't you here?
What? Is it a text message?
FaceTime.
You're like, no, I've been questioning it since. She butt dialed me. Get it? It's in the middle of a conversation.
Okay.
It'd be weird if you're like your wife and you pay with the phone and you're like, hello, and she doesn't know that she's like,
Oops.
thanking a man for. All right. More serious news.
Of course.
Well,
It's a
first,
serious show.
yeah, please hit like. We just broke 70,000 subs. You guys are awesome. And
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Which that is very cool. So
That's an actual clap.
It's super cool.
woo! This is for you at home.
Woo.
An elderly American has been arrested after he was caught on camera walking up to environmental protesters blocking a Panama highway on Tuesday, and he shot 2 of them, killing them. The roadblocks have caused up to $80 million in daily losses to businesses and have shut down schools nationwide for more than a week. How would it be nationwide?
Why?
In Panama.
Oh, it's not Panama City, Florida?
It's Panama.
Oh,
Whoa,
right. We
it's
discussed that.
Country of
Yeah.
Panama.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought it was Florida. Panama.
no. You would think it was Florida.
Which
Yeah,
one?
this is a Florida kind of thing.
No,
Right
he was a dual
away.
citizen.
Okay.
Which one was Van Halen singing about?
Probably Florida.
This one.
Both of them.
I think
like this one.
yeah, I think both sides appreciate it.
Panama.
Not that it's funny.
Yeah, this isn't funny at all.
No. One activist was pronounced dead on the scene, and the other died later at the hospital. We actually have video footage of the incident.
By the way, none of them have audio.
Oh, yeah.
Just-
Okay, yeah,
it's-
this is just what happened.
Yeah.
Somebody was filming it. And
Panamanian cell phones don't
This is the
get
lead up.
They don't.
this man's very upset. He would like to. Yeah.
He's pointing at me.
Usually, this is when you stop arguing.
Yeah. It's when you get out of the way.
Throws the flag down. And that's
Believe
where
the
we
guy
had
on
to,
the
we had to
left.
cut it.
I believe the guy on the left was the one that got shot. If you shoot like the last shot there.
Yeah, we didn't include the parts
Yeah.
where you see them.
Yeah,
dying,
it's.
so.
I mean,
He's
you
fed up. Like I don't support murder,
no.
obviously. But if you do this enough, people get mad when they're in traffic. So it's going to happen.
Well, you're blocking traffic, you're blocking work, you're hurting businesses, you're bothering people. Like, you're going to eventually upset somebody who's on a breaking point.
Dude, 77. He was a lawyer, so it's not like you can just say, oh, he's some podunk guy. He's a hillbilly. Doesn't know. He's gun crazy. He's a lawyer.
No, he's
77. He's had enough.
He's
not that I support it.
Well, you're stuck.
I get it.
You're stuck in traffic for no legit reason. This isn't a car accident. It's not like somebody spun off the road or anything, or there's some.
I get mad at car accidents.
Exactly.
And I'm like, I'm a bad person.
a lot of people do.
I do that too, believe me. But in this case, this guy's like, listen, I'm going to rectify this problem. And he did.
And then we didn't show it in the clip, but after he's like waving people through, he's like, all right, I cleared the road.
Well, they're climate activists. So it's like, what is your purpose by having a bunch of people sit in a car that's running?
Right.
You're doing the reverse of your entire stance anyway.
There's just a mile-long line of idling cars.
It's like, you don't stand for anything. This guy's tired of it. He's using, logic up to a point. But, what the video did fail to capture was a reaction from a lot of the people stuck in their cars. This was one of the ones. Thank you. I mean, some people got to get to work.
Yeah. They got things to do.
Come on, you don't want to be late.
You can only mourn for so long.
Yeah, that's true. You just got to go around. You know what I mean? If somebody's going to be nice enough to clear the road, tip of the hat. Yeah. Also, there was a reaction from the other protesters.
They're saying what we're all thinking.
Yeah. There's nobody else who watched that story and thought good.
No.
So,
everybody else is decent people. We're the bad people.
Yeah,
we're the bad ones.
We've all been stuck in traffic, and I don't know. There's been so many comics, I'm sure, that have done that joke where you're just like, there better be a dead guy. You know what I mean? Like when you're just sitting there for like 3 hours, you're like, there's no reason for this.
Dude, I did that. We were in coming out of Key West. Long story short, I'm stuck in traffic, and if there's an accident coming out of Key West on
that bridge, you're done.
Well, yeah. Well, it's 2 lanes for a lot of the journey. So if there's an accident, you're just screwed. And so I'm in the car with 3 other comics, and we're driving back, and we're not moving. And I go, there better be some dead bodies up ahead here. And I mean, on cue, we pull up another 15, 20 minutes. There's 4 white sheets on the side of the road, and everybody looks at me in the car, and I'm like, like I didn't do it.
Yeah, you're like, look, I'm like, I was trying to get a laugh.
You were all thinking it. I go, I'm not. Now I'm the bad guy. Yeah, that it actually happened.
Yeah. Oh, that's awful.
You better
had that happen though.
You better be dead if you're inconveniencing me.
I mean, for that long?
Yeah.
Or at least never walk again.
I want to get out of Key West.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Trans News.
We're delighted to announce that Clara Barkin, as the new IOP. What does IOP stand for there?
I once had a penis.
That's not it. Their new inclusion and diversity representative. There was more to that, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We should move on.
Yeah, we're
Institute.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, Institute of Physics.
Institute of Physics.
Yeah.
I was way off.
You were very close.
Well, I mean, I was spot on and way off.
I was all in with your guess.
Yeah, IOP is very close to IHOP.
It's
when you think about how you work at one of those places, it's pretty distinguished.
Yes.
And then, the other one is the Institute of Physics.
Yeah.
So,
speaking of physics, I'd like to be put on the ground physically.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard.
Like to take a nap?
Yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing an ad read for? A cop's knee?
Sometimes it's difficult to be put on the ground. What would I do if I wanted to be put on the ground, Dave?
I sell Lucy
Crime?
cigarettes in Harlem.
Block a highway in Panama.
That's a good example. That was the guest that said that during the ad read.
Realize you can't get down the 30 floors from under you, so you just jump.
No.
No, what you do is
Today's sponsor.
you go to today's sponsor who's going to drop us. You go to CBD Distillery.
I would hate if they did because I actually used it and I think it worked
Dude, it's so good. Like
crazy good.
and I love I'm not a stoner myself. Used to be, but I actually did use the CBD to help me sleep because I do have terrible insomnia, and it worked. Like honestly, this is one of the first companies, CBD distillery, that ever had it actually, like approved. It was tested. It was actually put into pharmacies. It wasn't any BS that you just get at the gas station next to my boner pills. Like this is a real, actual, legit CBD.
My wife tried it because she's lame. Her knees cap was broken, so she's having trouble sleeping.
Do you owe the mob money still?
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
I was the enforcer.
I get it.
So she tried it and she went right to sleep, and she has trouble sleeping. So it works. Like legit, it works. It's really great.
Yeah, I really do like it. So if you're frustrated, and you're worried about health concerns, I highly recommend this CBD. It's CBD Distillery. Go to it.com. Use the code NORMAL. They do have some that does have THC in it if you want to have a good time.
They do.
But for the most part, it really is just a good high-end CBD that actually works because, like me, I thought all CBD was complete and utter nonsense and just an easy way to try to get marijuana legal. So I never
Most of it is.
I never found any of it to be any good.
Yeah.
And then, every now and then, but then this stuff, I actually fell right asleep and stayed asleep for the entire night.
I was surprised, like legit surprised.
Yeah, it's really, and especially because you were hitting me.
Well, I was trying to put you on the ground.
Well, I appreciated it. So if you go to use promo code NORMAL, cbddistillery.com, go there. I promise you, check it out. You're going to be happy. You will be satisfied. They offer a Dave back guarantee. I don't know what that means, but it means if you see me in public and you didn't like it, I'll go, well, I'm sorry, but I did.
And just to reiterate, it's spelled CB Distillery. Yeah.
Yes, CB
it's like
Distillery.
ran together. So CBDISTILLERY.
Yes. CB Distillery, not CBD Distillery, cbdistillery.com.
Like on the screen.
Code NORMAL, 20% off. That's 20.
2-0.
Yes.
Get it. Try it.
Yes, there's two road blockers that just got 20% off of their face.
Put on the ground.
Jared Leto, because who cares? The actor and the 30 Seconds from Mars frontman, oh God, and sexy cult leader Jared Leto climbed the Empire State Building today to promote his band's upcoming world tour. He scaled the east side of it from the floors 86 to 104.
Lame.
Yep, a roughly 20-minute hike, nearly 1,300 feet up in the air. Leto is the first person to ever legally climb to the top of the Empire State
Lame.
Building.
Who did that illegally?
Yeah, exactly.
What a
King
rock
Kong.
star.
Well, yeah, a homeless guy dressed as Spider-Man who made it 2 floors before shattering his neck. Can you scroll back? I wasn't done.
Too fast.
Officials.
He's the only one.
Enthusiastic.
You can leave that in. I don't care. Officials for the New York landmark confirmed this with Entertainment Weekly. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jared Leto climbing a building where I'm sure we all secretly wish he would fall.
Come down.
Now, Maxwell, you're a musician. You were in the Lumineers and amongst many other bands, and you've done a lot of things. You hate Jared Leto, right?
Is this correct?
Like, I just wanted to make sure I did my research right.
OL?
Jared Leto.
Big L. I call him the Big L because he's a loser.
Yeah, you hate his guts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like a whole thing.
I think he's a pretty sexy Colt.
Yeah.
And Coltman.
Coltman?
Is that, that's what they call him.
Yeah. He has no problem with Jared Leto, by the way. I just made that up.
Yeah.
Me, on the other hand, the guy's made 2 good movies.
And he's not even the lead character, really.
No.
Well, Requiem, he's the lead character.
And he's great in Requiem.
Good in that. Fight Club, he's in the background.
Fight Club, he's in the back. He's nothing in that.
It's not even really.
Yeah, you can have anybody in that. But, you know.
I'm
trying to think of but he's very good in Dallas Buyers Club.
Oh, right, yeah.
The only sad part is he didn't actually die of AIDS at the end. Turned out he was acting.
Oh.
So now we have to watch him scale a building that I wish was happening. Oh, man. Especially with the war going on with, like, you know, in the Middle
East. Attention. Attention to me. Look at me climb.
I mean,
he's tethered. Yeah. That's so un-Rockstar. He asked for permission, and he's tethered.
Look at that.
And he's just screaming,
so badass, just climb it.
Where's Hamas with a plane when you need him?
He should have done this stunt in September.
You know what I'd like to see? Like Vince Neil from Motley Crue, as fat as he is right now, try to climb the Empire State Building.
The exact same.
He's going to climb floors 1 through 1.5.
And he just hits the ground, and the bag of hot dogs he's been carrying just goes falling out.
They think it's his head, and they're like, it just turns out it's a bunch of pork and brisket.
There's blood everywhere. Oh, that's just
it's
barbecue sauce.
For some reason, just
smoking in the kitchen.
It's just carrying his leftover lunch, which looks like DoorDash to a law firm of 13 people. I hate him because he's just everything about him he thinks is so unique. Yeah, he's like, see, I wear a fur coat, but it's July. It's like, wow, Jared. Oh. You ever consider becoming a cutter and just leaving it?
It's like, I'm so weird.
Isn't it?
I do things strange.
Like I was watching House of Gucci because the Gucci story is pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
And he's in it, and he's just this, like, it's like, why? Why is the character choice of a Muppet like what you did? Everybody else is acting, and then you're just this absurd character.
That's the thing. We were talking about it before. It's like he's like a wild card. You don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes it could be like a really great performance, like Dallas Buyers Club. He like really got into that character, and it worked. And then sometimes it's Suicide Squad, where he's like sending his co-stars use condoms and dead rats and stuff.
Dude, how mad would you be if you're like a co-star of his and you're like, did you send a dead rat to my house? Like, I have stalkers. I didn't know who did that. Like, you're mailing dead shit to my house.
What is wrong with you, Jared?
But like, I get it. You're the Joker. You're also really bad at it. You're not even menacing. You're just weirdly effeminate.
And just to wear a fur coat in July.
Yeah, I'm gonna take.
I mean, is it cool to sweat like a pedophile in a Barney suit when you're in a?
You say pedophile and Jared Leto in the same sentence.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, I heard that he did this stunt because there's some article that's supposed to be coming out about him because people have been upset with him for his culty stuff.
His culty ways.
His culty ways. And he's trying to like get heat off his back. So if he like does something crazy, then maybe people won't read that article that's supposed to be coming out.
And you got to do something crazy. You don't get permission. Yeah. You're not like, hey, can I please climb the building with a safety wire? And they're like, yeah. You're like, you're nuts. So anyway, Jared, these rape cases.
Some of them are underage. Jared, you want to respond to that? I'm climbing a building.
What did you see?
I can't hear you.
I was in character.
I'm in character. Stop.
What an utter. It makes sense though. What's this whole cult thing about?
It's basically, I don't know if you guys have seen the pictures. I can pull some up
I've
where
seen the pictures.
It's like him. He dresses like in robes like Jesus, and he has all these like Manson-esque girls.
And they go to an island.
The desert. They're in the desert somewhere. It looks like to me, and they just follow him around, and he like has sex with them all. I guess.
I feel like once you're that famous, though, that's all right.
That's your hall pass?
Your body rejected that
My
statement.
body was even like, oh.
I like how you had a little swagger when you said that. You're like, when you're that famous.
Right?
It's all right.
Like, I get it.
No one would. It doesn't matter how famous I am. Nobody's going to be like, I mean, if I'd be like, hey, gals, You girls want to go into the desert? I'm going to wear a robe. And they'd be like, what the?
I don't know. Have you seen some cult leaders? They're not all lookers.
Not most
It's all
are not.
charismatic.
It is charisma.
All charisma, man.
It is all in the salesmanship, which now does not explain Jared Leto at all.
That's true.
He's got the looks, but the charisma. You know, he didn't play any of his music. Nobody was like, what's that enchanting sound? Can I follow that into the desert and kill it?
Gets all the women sitting down in front of him. He's like, here's my guitar. And no.
Dig a 6 feet hole and just throw 30 Seconds to Mars in it in the middle of the Vegas desert.
Anybody been waiting for the big 30 Seconds to Mars tour to start? I wouldn't watch what they were playing in my kitchen.
No, I wouldn't. No, I just light my house
literally,
on fire.
and I'm looking at the tour list. I'm like, all right, they're playing legit venues. I'm like, they're not selling out the Honda Center in Anaheim. There's got to be like 5 other bands on board with this thing.
I didn't realize they were still
I
a
would
band.
imagine, unless
I
I'm
gotta
completely out in left field, that I have no clue.
Show that.
Yeah, I'm with Garrett.
They've got to be popular.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, what's your pick? You don't have a pick?
I don't.
You can't share it?
I'm trying.
Tragic.
You can't share it, Leto?
I can't share it, Leto.
What?
Damn, that was good.
That's why they pay me okay. Why? I just don't understand. Like, I really do love music. Like, you're an amazing musician. I honestly mean that. And I just see something like that, and I'm like, I get, you know, you're allowed to like what you like. But when it's like, I've never been anywhere. I'm like, what's your favorite band? And somebody's like, oh, 30 Seconds to Mars. I guess it's because I hang out with people that aren't pieces of shit.
Dave, my favorite
Okay.
band is 30 Seconds to Mars.
We're ready.
Yeah, can you imagine somebody's like, are you doing it? You got
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Let's see it.
Whee!
Oh, wow.
These girls look very young.
Oh, it's
This
because,
one?
That's the rumor. That's the
Specifically.
rumor, allegedly.
it's because they're children.
Yeah.
Why is he? Yeah, that's way too.
It's weird, dude. It's weird.
How do you get
There's the
that?
aviators and everything.
How do you get that many young girls to follow you?
Be Jared Leto.
Be Jared Leto.
I mean, I guess,
He
but
said he had Taylor Swift tickets. There's no way that it's probably how they got 30 Seconds to Mars. They're like, you might get a Taylor Swift ticket if you buy a ticket to see 30 Seconds to Mars. Oh man, I hope he dehydrates in the desert and dies in front of all of them. There's a joke. It's an act because he's a good actor and I admire him very much.
You get really into the character.
I loved his Joker. Like, why not make the Joker weirdly gay?
I mean, you're climbing the Empire State Building to promote your tour. How about you just throw up a post on Instagram?
Yeah.
Like
Not good enough for Jared.
I know.
Not good enough.
I would be more impressed if he like ate 30 hot dogs.
Right.
That would be
Like,
surprising.
yeah, he's like, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, or if he just had a Danish,
Yeah.
you'd be like, wow.
He's like, hey, new album. Whoa.
Like a Danish 15-year-old or an actual Danish?
Well, both.
Okay.
No, you wouldn't be surprised about the 15-year-olds. You'd be like, oh, he's eating a pastry. Then I'd be a little impressed. I don't like him. That is creepy
dislike
as
him.
shit, though.
We're picking up on that.
Where do they live? What is
Look at this. Yeah,
Look at this
it.
one dude on the left over there.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta see the one guy.
Right after the very far left.
His parents. it
Oh,
looks
the
like
one
his-
leaning up against
Oh,
the
yeah.
Yeah.
The one whose parents dropped him off at fat camp because they didn't read what it was about.
This is so disturbing.
Isn't it
Can you
disturbing?
imagine if this just was a camp and you didn't think about it? You're like, yeah, we're just going to Camp Leto.
They've got the blob.
So these hot girls and then just this one like obese dude. It's like, so I just want to meet girls.
Just sitting there in sweatpants like the creepy guy at the strip club.
Yeah, trying to hide his boner.
Yeah.
Well, you don't wear sweatpants to a strip club.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That's the last thing my grandpa said right before he died.
But it's thinner. So you get more feel.
You do get more feel, but then you still
imagine.
you still got to walk. I mean, I've never done it. I've never been there. I actually have never worn sweatpants to a strip club. I'm going to go ahead and admit that.
I haven't either.
Go ahead, test it. Test that theory if you don't believe me. Well, I just wouldn't.
I think Maxwell's not saying anything right now. Your silence.
very quiet today.
I'm working on a Letophile joke.
Oh, nice.
That's good.
Been brewing over there.
Jared Leto file.
It's been cooking in your crock
Yeah,
pot.
yeah.
Just sitting there.
I'm like, it's right on the tip of my tongue.
Just percolating.
Yeah.
Why can't you just settle though on being an actor and being whatever? He's a front man, right? Does he actually play an instrument?
Yeah, he's the singer.
But does he play an instrument or does he? Okay.
You did play guitar?
Does he?
Maybe that good. It's like Johnny Depp skills, though.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually can't. I've never heard their music before. I can't.
I've
don't know if
only
that's true or
heard
not.
maybe half a song, so I'm debating this on very little. But I'm still gonna get. I bet I'm right.
Yeah.
I only know their songs from when they were still emo, and that was like 2005.
Yeah, and then
So
they switched up.
Yeah,
right?
and then they switched up because they just like they're trend chaser. They went from emo to ethereal operatic rock when it was that for a little while, and I don't know what they're doing now. Cults, I guess.
Colts, yeah.
Yeah.
Colt rock.
Yeah,
All right.
the kind of music the guy
core.
at a party that pulls out his guitar, that kind of music, I guess.
Yeah. Except the party's a bunch of apparently 12-year-olds in matching robes. And he's just like, girl, you'll be a woman soon. And then you'll be asked to leave.
I really want to. I would actually love to go be a part of that for a day.
Leto?
Yeah, like go
Like
see
a
what's
fly
going
on the
on.
wall
Yeah,
of the Jared Leto cult.
I'll wear the white shirt for
I'm going to act way too campy. Like, I'm going to want to make s'mores. I'm just going to ruin the whole vibe. Just be like, who's going canoeing? And they're like, who is this guy? You guys do archery?
Do like traditional camping shit.
It's not even like a good cult robe. You got something from Bed Bath & Beyond that you picked up on sale.
You just thought,
It's a little bit too small, so it's half open, so your junk's sliding
just
out
like-
every once in a while.
we got to learn to tie knots. Like, what do you guys want
are
to
we
do?
doing
Who wants to
here?
learn how to tie a knot?
Who's building the fire?
With Uncle.
You just keep listening to this guy talk.
Uncle
What's
Jared
this?
Landau.
Yeah, you're like, why are we listening to this guy? Let's tell ghost stories. We're all dressed like ghosts. We're not ghosts. We're all part of a cult.
Yeah.
This is our thing. We're all pedophiles.
nice.
Ooh.
Oh,
I got one. It's about a band that shouldn't exist. Ooh.
Omegle, a website that connected strangers, got shut down. This is a classic. If you spend a lot of time on the internet from like 2000, when did that come out?
I believe it came out in 2009.
2009. It was basically like a chat roulette kind of thing. You get in there, you connected video chat with random people.
Okay.
All over the world.
Yeah, all over the world.
And I can tell you from experience, it was like mostly dudes jacking it. So,
Well,
Well,
that's every site.
that's
Yeah,
to be
that's pretty much
expected.
every
Speaking of which, DaveLandau.com.
30secondstomars.com.
I would like to take this moment to apologize to Angela.
oh,
That was me.
Oh,
Derek.
It's on a couple chats.
you're like 5 of her pages.
You kept logging back in. Make me look like the bad guy.
That's fair.
How'd you keep connecting?
guys are gross. That's why I'm so glad I was never ever part of like internet dating or anything. Like, I can never.
I skipped
imagine-
all that.
I could never look at my body and go, I bet somebody wants to see me working this out.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay though because he did have cancer.
Well, that's true.
I did have cancer.
Yeah, you can't do
Absolutely.
that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, you did have cancer, so you are allowed to.
I'll delete the pics.
To jerk it on
Yeah,
on Omegle.
and you had testicular, right?
I did not.
Oh,
I had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I did not have testicle.
I know.
Okay.
I was just saying.
Oh, gotcha.
We've met. We're friends.
Okay.
You're just going for the funniest cancers.
I was going for welcome to America's Funniest Cancer.
Where somehow Bob Saget
Yeah.
is the host.
Yeah, it's weird. it's Alfonso Ribeiro still. All right, look at this guy. He's about to find out
him
he's
do
got
that.
anal cancer. It's like a bloopers.
Just all these wacky
Clark.
videos in an oncology office.
Basically, a guy saying he's got his anus removed.
Someone's
Watch his reaction. Whoa.
chemo needle's been inserted the wrong way. Oh, look at this hijinks.
You win.
Wow, wow.
You win $10,000 is absolutely nothing.
Covers 1/3 of your copay for one visit. Welcome to America's funniest cancer.
America's Funniest Home Cancer.
Was it Tom Bergeron
Yeah.
hosting the thing?
Yeah.
He was on there, and now it's
Yeah.
Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah, it's Carlton now.
How great is it for Carlton, you think, now with the Will Smith thing?
Have you seen he's got a great family?
That's what I mean. Like, he won.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
Like Carlton, like he was always the punchline, but now it's like Carlton's like winning.
Hmm?
He hosts America's Funniest Home Videos, has a good family.
Dancing with the Stars.
Dude, guy won life.
Yeah,
And Carlton was a great character.
absolutely.
The guy won hands down.
Mm-hmm.
I agreed with Carlton most of the time.
Yeah, he always did have a point. Give me the gun.
He was the most white out of the cast, so
Yeah, well, I mean,
makes sense, I guess.
yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
He's the only one on the show that got a dance.
That's
Yeah, right.
true.
Yeah. Will Smith never got a dance,
He did not.
He
got-
tried.
except for getting jiggy with it. Men in Black.
That's outside the show. Doesn't count.
Was he a rapper?
It's the man in
No, I'm kidding. I'm aware.
Carlton.
No, Will Smith. Carlton. Maybe Carlton was a rapper. You think he tried? Maybe alone.
He's got tracks he's not released.
Yeah, there's
He's got a
definitely
good family. He's got a game show, unlike Will Smith, who gets to watch his wife hook up with other dudes.
It's gotta be so. It's gotta
You know?
suck to be that level of a star. Like, and you're just standing outside, and they're like, "Why are you always just sitting in front of your house?" And you're like, "I don't know. My wife bangs all these people. They're my son's friends."
Just being some cuck sitting outside the gate.
Yeah, you're getting a script for Bad Boys 4 that you're reading while holding an 18-year-old hand, balls deep in Jada's face.
I will be on the plane just giggling like a 7-year-old. And they're gonna go, why are you laughing? It's thinking of someone balls deep in Jada's face.
Like just while reading a script for like your after, because now that he won an Oscar, he's the only guy who's not going to get good offers because of the incident.
Yeah.
Like, everything about him is ruined.
It's so sad.
Say reading. What did you say? Read a script for Bad Boys 4.
Yeah, while he's
Trying out
holding
different
the-
ball gags in his mouth.
Yeah, he's just. All you can hear of it is his daughter's son's friend banging your wife.
I have an Oscar.
You're just
And
holding
Will-
your Oscar.
Just holding the Oscar.
Holding the Oscar in the closet, crying with a ball gag, just going. "Ooh."
He goes on Omegle to.
Yeah.
Yes.
And now even that is taken away from him.
His last outlet.
Yeah, finally just
His last
gone.
outlet for joy and happiness gone.
was just to surprise people on Omegle, where they were like, "Is that Will Smith?"
Wow. He got his head.
Disappeared so fast, I didn't know.
Oh, good for him. I couldn't tell if it was him. I hope they don't ever take this site away. That's what he would say. And then they did.
Yeah.
Played Venus and Serena's dad, right? In the movie?
Yeah.
And no.
Played a good father. And then,
Which was a stretch.
yep. That was a
really
really
stretched
That's why they
his
gave him the
acting.
Oscar. They met his kids and they were like, wow, he really knows how to act.
He went out of bounds on this one. He got those muscles moving.
The range on this guy.
Can you imagine seeing the kids like at the Oscar ceremony and his dad, their dad gets it and they're like, this asshole got it?
You're like,
All right.
Why couldn't have you done that for
look
me?
yeah, Willow's just like, what? How? It's acting. Oh, right. Yeah, because she shouldn't get that.
It's like, where are all the scenes where he passes them around parties?
I don't understand.
That's not like real life at all.
Where's the part where he forces you into a Karate Kid movie when you're 8?
This is not realistic.
Yeah, I don't like this movie. And these kids are successes? I just sawed my penis off in the bathroom. And now I changed my mind.
I regret it.
Let's go shaves mom's stupid head so she can pretend she has an illness.
Try to emulate Tupac.
Dude,
Her
She's slowly turning into Tupac. Did you notice this?
ex-boyfriend.
Wow. She's
You're right.
so obsessed.
You're right.
it's true.
I
Except
will become him.
she's not getting banged by anybody who looks like Suge Knight. It's just a lot of other,
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Mumble
Rappers and stuff.
oh God. Why?
Mumble rap. The
Why is
worst.
that? Did you ever think that old people like myself just now would be complaining about rap where you're like, they don't even understand back in my day, you know?
You used to say words back then.
Yeah, you'd understand what they were saying. Come on. F the police coming straight from the underground. Come on, come on.
I can understand those words. They're clear.
I knew what they were
Because
saying.
I'm brown.
Huh?
Yes.
I always imagine mumble rappers not leaving their house and just being in a lazy boy, and then the recording studio comes to them and sets mics up, and they're just like, it's so lazy.
It's because they're all in bars.
They're all trying. They're like, what rhymes with? They're like,
What about? Oh yeah, bro. That's fire, bro. It's fire, dog. But
you know, we should.
hold on, I tried.
Let's go get some more face tattoos, bro. Like 7 or 8 more face tattoos. We can dye our hair 9 different colors of face tattoos. My parents raised me actually pretty well. I don't know how this happened. Now I'm going to jail, bro. Tech 6ix9ine.
That's too many words.
What?
There's too many
I can understand
identifiable
some of those.
words. It made sense.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Hey, you are way too articulate.
Yeah, mumble is just and you're like, this guy's fire. Oh,
This guy.
Billboard top 100 right here.
he speaks to my soul.
Get him in the studio.
What's his name? I don't know. Asterisk emoji shit fat. Fart dance.
Fentanyl XD.
Yeah, oh wow. Yeah, that's
That's their
true.
name.
They're all pre-named after whatever's gonna kill them.
They have Pfizer like sponsorships.
I'm penicillin 21.6. They're like, no, man. What? Just interviewing them. What's your inspiration?
I want to be balls deep in Jada's face.
And you will.
And you will.
Yeah, like I grew up loving that song "Summertime," and I always wanted to hold that man's hand while I banged his wife.
Dreams come true.
I'm gonna get jiggy with it.
I was watching Light It Up, Set It Up, whatever one with Queen Latifah and Jada Pinkett,
Oh yeah.
where they do a bank robbery.
Yeah.
That was not realistic.
I was a fan of Matrix Reloaded.
Nah, great
Yeah.
movie. Didn't it all ruin the franchise?
No, I didn't.
Mm-hmm. Alopecia. That's what I named my daughter. Well, we're almost out of time, folks. Sometimes it just flies by when you're crapping
just
all over
does.
Jared Leto. I know we had a lot of language this episode, but I thought it was funny.
I thought it was hilarious.
So if you want to write a letter,
Please.
write it, put a stamp on it, and then shoot yourself in the face. Derek. Yes, sir. Where can I see you?
I'm going to be at Visani in Port Charlotte over Thanksgiving week, November 22nd, 24th, and 25th. Off on Thanksgiving Day, but come out there, Visani, Port Charlotte, Visani.net. It's a fantastic venue. You've been there multiple times.
Yes.
It's a good time. And I'm going to be at Side Splitters Comedy Club in Wesley Chapel, Florida, December 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go to their website, sidesplitterscomedyclub.com.
Maxwell.
Well, we got to, yeah.
You gotta do yours?
Well, no, we should intro him last because I
Yeah.
think maybe a tune from this guy would be pretty rad.
I agree.
Probably be talked into that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe we could follow you into the desert and you could sit on it?
My little files.
He's got a robe right behind his chair. I can see it sitting there.
Maxwell Huge.
Yeah.
Move a couple letters around. It's not going to take much.
We climbing an Empire State Building any day now.
There's a ukulele and your dong out. Welcome to camp.
They got your Lumineer.
Right here.
This is weird. I thought we would be doing some canoeing. Nope. Just watching a man play guitar with his dick out.
Nope.
Just like church camp.
I don't know what you thought you signed up for.
Yeah.
It says wiener roast.
Yeah, right. That could mean a lot of things.
Up to interpretation.
Yeah, it's up to you. Some days we just make fun of them. Like Catholic church camp. Everybody's dicks out and you're roasting the sides. Oh, the wiener roast.
For the love of.
Just a pantsless roast. Oh, sorry. I'm
Roast
having
masters like some 19-year-old.
some scared 19-year-old. Went from Wisconsin to wherever the hell Letophile is. I thought this would be different.
This wasn't on the homepage on their website.
The only way, there's two ways you leave, and it's just swallowing and signing an NDA.
Wow.
Nobody gets past the NDA.
No.
No.
Like, you gotta,
Ironclad.
listen, you just gotta make sure the evidence is gone in your tummy. Camp Letophile. Michael rode your boat. Come on, everybody.
Everybody join in.
Come on, everybody. Jared, take your pants off too. What? Who knew that line? Here they go.
You with me?
Holly.
Everybody stand up.
Come on.
Sing along, everyone.
All right, it's time for a weenie compliment. It's the opposite of the roast we had last night. Yo, compliment my penis. Cam, Leto.
It's good, Jared. It's
I
good.
imagine that his
great.
pubic hair matches. Like,
It's flowing. It's flowing and long.
It's just the most breathtaking.
Perfectly
He's got
parted.
curlers in
Yeah.
it when he goes to bed.
It's the exact same length to the inch.
Like he has Ted Nugent in his pants.
It just looks like a white gonzo in a wig. His dick looks like it stars in Fraggle Rock.
oh my gosh.
He unzips and there's another robe.
With a whole other set of followers.
Yeah.
Underneath there. Like, this is
He's got a little guitar too.
Look at that. His dick crawls a real small Lego building.
This is really intricate. I just was wondering what it looked like.
The Leto paradox.
It's Leto's all the way down.
Oh,
It's like a fractal. Leto fractal.
it's just an inception of penis.
It's a dickhead all the way.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
Oh gosh, Derek.
And of course, we do know that Jared is a big fan of the show, so we
Yes,
are just joshing with
Yeah,
him.
he knows.
Yeah, I mean, we all
Gets
do
it.
know.
He gets it.
Yeah, he knows we're teasing.
Yeah.
We don't want to get sued. Not that you could. He'd be like, hey, this guy, did you see all those kids in the desert? And he'd be like, you're right. I shouldn't have brought you here.
You know,
He's
I'll
showing up
drop
to
it.
y'all's shows that you're doing with you and Derek, right?
Yeah, Jared shows up to a lot of them. It's weird because he's like, hey, I heard you wanted to shake my hand. And we're like, why do you do this every time? And then he goes, because I look like a magician. And he disappears.
Will you guys
can't
be seeing
deny
him
it.
in January?
Yep. He really does look like a gay magician.
Jared Leto.
It's the only way I would describe Jared Leto. Like, I do gay magic.
it's not an oxymoron.
Well, yeah, it's true. I do magic.
Redundant.
What do? I make good music disappear. I start playing mine. Jared Leto. Poof. This fur is not real fur. Fur is murder. They shot my friend in a highway. All right, so you can see Derek and I at the Roxy in Rochester, Michigan, January 5th at the Fruenthal. Is that right? I always forget.
Frauenthal.
Fruenthal.
Fruenthal.
Jewish?
Close enough.
I think so. Dr. Fruenthal in Muskegon, Michigan. On April 5th.
Dr. Forenthal.
My face hurts.
And then we will be at the Village Theater in Canton, Michigan on April 6th. We will be then at the Orpheum Theater in Twin Falls, Idaho on April 13th. And then you can check us out at the Center for the Performing Arts in Chandler, Arizona on May 4th and the Alberta Bear Theater in Billings, Montana, May 11th. And Montana, I don't know what you guys got going on there, but I know you got a big sky. But if instead of looking up, you want to look out at a comedy show.
Right there.
Montana's great.
Yeah, I like that state.
Beautiful state.
Because it's like, it's empty.
A lot of great people there.
Yeah, that's why there's not a lot of them. That's why they're great.
Yeah.
And you can see me, my beautiful fat ass, this weekend, November 10th and 11th, in Ohio at the Liberty Funny Bone just outside of Cincinnati, and then at the Comedy Cove in Springfield, New Jersey, November 17th and 18th. That's all I'm going to do. I've done too many now.
You have a lot of stuff going on. It's great.
Yeah, you got to keep
Awesome.
a busy schedule, you know? Got to keep
keep 'em
those
moving.
people away. Don't want them to keep hurting.
Yeah,
me.
those demons.
It's not a Jared Leto schedule, but it's a busy schedule.
It's busy. I mean, I am following him. Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be on Friday Night Tights, as always, in my personal channel. You could pick any one of those things down there to go look at and tell me how much I suck in the comments. So please go do that. Thank you.
Oh, don't say that.
We love you.
It's the internet.
Well,
I expect there's one. I love you, though.
I'm going to tell you right now, though.
You follow me around? I love you.
I'm going to follow you till you love me. And where are you going to be, I hear? November 26th, my friend, Maxwell.
Yeah, I'm going to be at the Sapphire Room in Boise, Idaho.
With Dustin Morris?
Yeah, playing with my old bandmate, Dustin Morris.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Dude.
Go out and see some good music.
Doesn't he look like the dude from Magic Mike?
I've never seen it.
Channing Tatum?
I don't remember their faces.
The other guy.
Oh, my God.
I know.
Yeah.
That was my problem.
Sorry.
What
I'll
was this, a
exploit
size?
you.
Was
They
this a
were-
size?
You absolutely have every right to exploit men.
But if they're putting it out there,
It's
in a
America.
male stripper movie, I'm
Yeah.
gonna exploit them.
It is called Magic Mike.
Yeah,
And-
XXL.
That is your right.
I mean, I left that movie early, though, from the theater. Not from disappointment. I just had finished.
Just rolling the opening credits. So I'll get out of here.
Do you want butter on your popcorn? You're like, no, I just want the butter.
Give me a cup.
Just give me a cup of butter.
Just one of those little
Give me a big bucket of
bitty
butter,
cups there.
lots of napkins,
A lot of
and a seat in the back.
enough napkins to develop like a thick towel sweat rag for what I'm going to do to this Magic Mike movie. I think it'd be funny, like, whenever they release a movie, like, I remember they had, like, it's years ago, obviously, but, like, Justin Bieber had a movie out where,
Yeah.
like, he was, like, 17 in it, but you just show up in a raincoat and watch it. Just, like, anything that's like,
I'll have one ticket, please.
yeah, just one ticket to Justin Bieber's movie. They're like,
Where would you like to sit, sir? Right in the back.
Yeah.
That corner.
Yeah, just right here, where nobody can see me but me.
Left side corner.
Check out the ethnicity of Dave's new kid. It's half Irish, half movie butter.
Just dripping. I go to a lot of barely legal movies. You want to go see She's the Man? What was that? Who was the girl in that who went batshit?
Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
I had a crush on her. Amanda Bynes was
She was great.
Well, yeah. When
Great.
in that movie, when she became the guy, I got real turned on.
Hmm.
Oh, you mean
I was
before?
talking about before that.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. She was cute.
Yeah.
I'm sure she still is. I haven't seen her in a while. I know that she smoked like.
I hope she's doing all right. You know?
She a Disney kid?
Yeah.
No, it's
Nickelodeon
Nickelodeon.
kid.
Oh, Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon kid,
Yeah.
which is somehow worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like, I
Kid
didn't
Rush.
expect that. I did not expect that.
And they bring in the feet, and then you smoke whatever it was,
Yeah.
K12 or whatever, and then
K through 12.
Yeah, that's what Dan smokes.
you stop at 12. K through 11.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon for kids. Oh,
Should have saw it coming though, with all the splatter that they were throwing on these kids.
that's true. Like that
Yeah.
Who?
Nickelodeon
They would
gag.
drop.
Yeah, gack. What is this? In retrospect, it is.
Yeah,
Just
it's
slime your face, kid.
yeah, it's crazy. This whole thing's an obstacle course of you getting dirty.
Yeah.
Is this really slime?
Slide down that slide.
Yeah,
Why is slime so salty?
find the flag. But we're not even at the obstacle course yet. Find it.
Hint, it's behind the zipper.
It's like Double Dare.
Dan, Harmon, stop, please.
Double Dare, you gotta like go through an ear, then through like a tunnel of
Yeah, through the mouth.
yeah, the mouth.
It's all coming back to me
very
now.
end,
It's a
you're
weird thing, man.
You're just in an executive's office and you just see the flag hanging out of his zipper.
The little yellow flag, or the orange flag is. Find it. The music starts playing.
Mark Summers is just always CDs straightening tassels on a rug so he doesn't realize what's going on behind him.
Oh my God.
Like, were they hurting all these kids?
I gotta do something more prestigious, like food.
That's weird. Let's dump slime on them.
Little flag pops up like when you're ice fishing.
Yeah, the slime became green after a lot of thought. They're like, guys, we can always watch it in black and white.
Yeah.
So Maxwell,
Beautiful music.
I think Garrett has a question for you.
Maxwell, would you like to play us a beautiful song?
I would love to. I gotta get these muscles calmed down though.
Yeah.
I've been laughing way too hard today. This has been great.
It's been fun.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Do it.
Get on over there.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, cowboy.
We missed all that.
Jam.